to It's Life and Art. I'm Daphne Benjamins. Today is July 23rd. Let's see what we're up to today. Talk a little bit about our solar panels. We have solar panels on our shop. It's a 20 kilowatt system. We hope it pays for itself in 7 years. That's the plan. And we produce enough hydro that we can cover our own costs here on the farm plus an EV vehicle. The battery system, we just installed like a generator battery system, which is a 16 kilowatt battery, and we're hoping that that will just hold us over when the power flickers or goes out in the area. We're in an agricultural area, so there's a lot of draw on the hydro here. We have the inverter. Sorry, the inverter is a SOSA, and we are still hooked to the grid. So if we have a month where it's cloudy for a month, we're still on the grid, sort of thing. And any extra that we don't use goes to the grid. Our EV vehicle is new to us. If we bought it as a demo EV, so it had some mileage on it, and it if it's 100% charged, we get about 820 kilometers out of it, distance. And the battery on the truck is a 205 battery, the size. So the truck is fairly heavy, it weighs about 9,000 pounds. So it's solid on the road. We are new to EV, so there's a learning curve. All our other vehicles are fuel. So we thought we should purchase one now because we've set up the grid system for the solar panels, and also that we're young enough to learn something completely different, which EVs are. There is a learning curve, but I think it's well worth it financially. We've looked at the numbers, and 4 months in, we've saved quite a bit with the EV vehicle. So if you're thinking about it, I would recommend it for sure. The cost-wise is significant difference in your day-to-day expenses. Then we're going to go check out the wheat crop, and we'll finish off in the art studio to see what's on the wall and some finish art. Come and join us for the day. Hi, this is my French cleat wall. We attach this, so you see we take a board like this and then we cut it on an angle on both sides so it fits together like this. And this is put into the back of the painting and it just slides in on this part right here. And then you can set them at whatever distance you want. Makes it really handy. It doesn't take up a lot of room. It just fits pretty easy, and then you just put that in and you take it out whenever you're finished. Like this one's, we're just starting on this one. Always tape the back of your canvas to keep it clean too. When we start with them gessoed. I usually do like 3 layers and I sand in between them, and then it's attached like that too. You can move them up or down, so it makes it easier to work on. This is one of my display racks when I do a booth up. Just take this off. This is one that's been varnished. I talked about varnish in the previous video. So this one's been varnished. It's a gloss varnish on this one. The sides are done, the back, and then we put on the smaller ones, we just put this type of attachment to hang, and I just put a little string on it. This would be like a gallery wrap 12 by 12 size. This one here, this one is not varnished, and this is a very flat, so probably do a matte varnish on this to keep it flat, and that'll keep the black, the depth in the black, but it's not varnished, and we still keep the tape on until after the varnish step is done on them. This is one of the bigger ones. I don't usually go bigger than this. This here is a 30 by 40. This is a gloss varnish. This one's been sold. It's called Freedom, and it's Honey Jack, and we're riding out on the farm here, and actually a photograph that we took when we were riding her, and it's finished on the sides, and we do the galvanized wire and attachments, and I put about that height for the client so they can hang it when they get it. I don't varnish this wood here. Not sure, maybe I should. And then we name it, and I it's down here. I'll put the certificate of I can't say the word, but I'll put a picture of it. Will go with this, and it'll be logged. We do abstracts. Right now we're into the acrylics, and then we started an abstract. So the abstracts are not done on a smooth finish. These are acrylics, and I do them all on a smooth finish, which means I gesso them 3 times to get it nice and smooth. But on the abstracts, you don't want that. You gesso them. We'll only put 2 coats on. First one is just a light coat, and then the next one is to add texture to the abstract. And we might mix gesso and molding paste, or depending on whatever the client sort of agreed on or is looking to get. But that's what we're kind of working on at the moment. And thanks for joining us.